County Board of Commissioners. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you. I'm Jeff Benton, President of the Board this year. To my right is fellow Commissioner and Vice President Gary Merrill, our Administrator Tracy Davies, Deputy Administrator Eric Hosteller, and General Counsel. And our clerks, a very knowledgeable golf expert now, Kathy Melvin, and Jennifer Walraven. We can begin.
Resolution number 26-502, in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held July 16th, 2026.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 26-502. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis is absent this morning. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We have two people signed up for public comment today. The first person to sign up was Andrew Mitchell.
Okay.
Morning, Commissioners.
All right, welcome. Let's get the timer started. 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, it's yours.
My name is Andrew Mitchell. I'm a current resident here at Delaware County, local taxpayer. I just had a couple of questions about your administrative processes. Specifically, hypothetically, if our treasurer wanted to run away with like $6.8 million, what processes would stop him from doing that? Can he do that by himself? Anybody?
You have your 3 minutes, Mr. Mitchell.
Basically, that was just my question to the commissioners. Also, what part of the process do you guys play in bond issuance? Say the DCFA issued bonds. Do you approve that at all? Do you even see that go through your office? And I think that's all the time I need. Maybe, can you answer questions?
You have your 2 minutes and 2 minutes even left.
I think that's all I need to say. I was just asking for answers to the questions. I don't know if you'd be able to answer those.
Anything else?
Nope, that'd be it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you declining to answer those questions, by the way?
Mr. Mitchell, you have 1 minute and 33 seconds.
Okay, well, I'll just stand here, I guess.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
I guess if anybody would like any more answers to some of these questions, my website's www.bigbrotherskeeper.com. Seems like pretty basic questions I think the commissioners should be able to answer. How public funds are protected. Still no answer, huh? Can't even answer the most basic question about your job? Aren't you the fiscal managers of the county? Can't even answer that? Or you have to wait till my time's up? Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your comments. And again, this is a time for public comment, so we'll turn it over to our next speaker, Mr. Wheelan.
Rick Wheelan, 9500 Britton Woods Drive in Galena. I wasn't able to make it to the State of the County meeting back in April on the 27th, but I wanted to bring up some stuff that I've been dealing with as far as some of our road issues and the mowing issues. And I've been dealing with Lee Bodenauer on some stuff or whatever, and it's been working out pretty good on some little stuff. but it's getting to be maybe too much stuff for some things. And I just got an email this morning from Lee that he was on vacation last week or whatever and stuff, so this came on pretty suddenly or whatever, so I hadn't heard from him for a couple weeks on stuff. But he's been following back on little things or whatever, but some of this stuff is dating back till this time last year, as far as some of the road patch works, where you guys will go out and patch areas on the county roads on the edges, and then they'll come back and put a tar strip on it, then you gotta come back and paint the whited line on it. But these areas haven't had painted lines on them for over a year and a half now, almost, on some of them. On Sunbury Road, on Smothers Road, on Woodtown Road. You know, a lot of these are in my area over there. We're on the east side of Hoover and stuff over there. So I see a lot more of that stuff. But even driving up here today on South Galena Road and stuff, I see the right-of-ways aren't mowed. There's tree branches in the right-of-ways. You guys have a 30-foot kind of right-of-way on both sides of the roads. On most of these roads are 60-foot areas. So that states to about a 17-foot right-of-way area. And a lot of your mowing guys are mowing about 4 to 6 feet, and that's it. They're just clipping the edges. They're not cleaning the brush out of the areas. We're getting a lot of overgrown trees. I made you some photographs of some stuff in there. There's a lot of dead trees and stuff that we have in a lot of these areas and a lot of storms, and nobody's keeping up on the foliage stuff as far as driving through these areas and clearing this stuff out enough. So we have to continuously make calls in. A lot of them go to the township, a lot of them go to the county. And then Lee can testify. I call him all the time and send him emails and stuff. That's kind of the system that we have set up for it or whatever. But it gets to the point where it goes on and on and on, like I said, for a year on some of these painted white line stuff. And you still got contractors going in doing this stuff. And if they're gonna do the work and stuff like that, they should be able to have somebody else come follow them right up, get the tar strip on, and then a week later paint the lines on it, then we're done. So I'd like you to follow up on some of that stuff. I'd like to see if there's more money in the budget for some of this stuff. I mean, we've got roads and bridges and stuff over Sunbury Road. It's been this way for a year and a half and stuff too, as far as just patchwork and stuff when you transition over the road. And I've even noted there's erosion on the stone bank and stuff over top of that bridge deck and stuff, and that whole bridge area between Sunbury Road going over top and stuff. I know there's a roundabout scheduled to be put in there next year. Some of that work could be taken care of then and now. We seem to put off all this stuff all the time or whatever, and then it just keeps getting longer and longer on it. But a lot of these issues is with this fallen tree stuff that we're having trouble with, and that's a very serious one. We've got site visibility issues on a lot of these roads because the guys aren't able to cut it. So Lee knows about a lot of this stuff. I'll follow up with him, but thanks for your time this morning.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for your comments, Mr. Mitchell. Okay, I think that's it for public comment. Jennifer?
Correct. That moves us on to item number 3, resolution number 26-503. In the matter of approving purchase orders and announce certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0717, procurement card payments in 0717, and memo transfers in batch number MT APR 0717.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote?
Vote on motion 26-503. Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
That brings us to item number 4, resolution number 26-504, in the matter of a new liquor license from Orange Point 117 LLC Chateau Wine and Spirits, and forwarding to the Ohio Division of Liquor Control with no objection and no request for hearing.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote?
Vote on motion 26-504. Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Resolution number 26-505, in the matter of proclaiming July 19th through 25th, 2026 as pretrial probation and parole supervision week in Delaware County.
So moved.
Second, discussion? Welcome.
Good morning. On behalf of Adult Court Services, just want to thank the commissioners for taking the time this morning.
If you could, we're recording, so
Oh,
you can
sorry,
identify
sorry,
yourself
sorry.
and.
Oh, I'm Mike Dreco, Deputy Chief with Adult Court Services. Just want to thank everyone for their time this morning in recognizing pretrial probation parole week. Community corrections often works kind of behind the scenes, but I feel like we provide a vital role for the community here. The staff at Adult Court Services works tirelessly to keep our community safe while providing meaningful opportunities for the individuals that are on probation. Through our dedication, hard work, professionalism, we're able to make lasting, impactful changes on those we supervise lives, which ultimately strengthens our community as a whole. So with that, just on behalf of the Adult Court Services, I want to thank you guys for your time and recognition this morning and support kind of moving forward.
Great. Thank you for all you do. Commissioner Merrill? Comments?
Just appreciate all that you do, and we do a great job in this county, and that everybody's involved in it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you got a moment, we'll read the proclamation and then get a picture.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Great. And again, thank you. It's a job it's a tough job, no doubt about it, very important job. Keeping our community safe is priority number one, and I know you guys do an outstanding job. A lot of it is behind the scenes, like you say. You aren't out in front. We really acknowledge and sincerely appreciate that. So I'll read the proclamation. Whereas community corrections is an essential part of the justice system, and community corrections professionals uphold the law with dignity while recognizing the right of the public to be safeguarded from criminal activity. And whereas community corrections professionals are responsible for supervising adult and juvenile offenders in the community, and whereas community corrections professionals are trained professionals who provide services and referrals for offenders, work in partnership with community agencies and groups, and promote prevention, intervention, and advocacy for community and restorative justice. And whereas community corrections professionals provide services, support, and protections for victims, and whereas community corrections professionals are a true force for positive change in their communities. Now therefore be it resolved that the Delaware County Board of Commissioners does hereby proclaim July 19th to 25, 2026 as pretrial probation and parole supervision week, and encourages all citizens to honor these community corrections professionals and to recognize their achievement. Signed Commissioners Jeff Benton, Barb Lewis, and Gary Merrill.
I do have
So thank you
something I
very
want to
much.
add, if I may.
Sure.
I think we underestimate the role that you, plural, everyone involved in it, plays in helping people change and be more productive. And I think we do an exceptionally good job in this county, and I think we take it very seriously. I think we're very hard to do it the right way. So thank you and everybody involved.
Right.
Appreciate that.
So Jennifer, let's vote.
Vote on motion 26-505. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye. All right. Thank you very much. We get a picture?
Sure.
Come on up.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll take a couple and we'll send Jane, and she'll pick the best one. Thank you.
All right, Jennifer.
All right, item number 6, resolution number 26-506, in the matter of approving a transfer of funds for Job and Family Services.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Bob Anderson with Job and Family Services. This transfers our quarterly shared cost transfers that we do after we reconcile as required by the state in our fiscal system.
Okay. Any questions or comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 26-506. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Before you take off, Bob, I just wanted to thank you for all you've done. I know you're going to be leaving us next month, and we appreciate the hard work you've done, difficult job, and the agency you represent's in much better shape, since you got here. So I want to wish you the best, and thank you for all you've done.
Thank you.
So anyway, again,
I remember when we approached you when you were in Seneca and joined us down here, so we really appreciate what you've done. And JFS is a difficult thing to understand if you're not involved in it daily, but you've done a great job of keeping us informed.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
yeah, and we've signed a lot of contracts over those years. I
Yeah.
don't know how many times I've signed my signature on the various contracts.
Yeah, poor Jennifer, I
I don't
apologize.
think that's going to go away.
How many reams of paper we've done with those contracts. But anyway, again, thank you.
Yeah,
We
thank
wish
you.
the
And
best.
and I'd like to thank the board and all the administration. It's been awesome here. The last 8 years, I have a great team. I know I'm going into very large challenges with this new role that I'm going to be taking. But I think what I can learn here and from the Commissioner's Administration and my staff in rebuilding. I'm proud of what we've done, and I'm hoping to take that with me.
Yep.
So,
Well, thank you.
Yep.
And again, good luck.
All right, thank you, appreciate it.
Yep. All right, Jennifer?
Resolution number 26-507, a resolution to proceed with submission of the question of levying an additional tax in excess of the 10 mil limitation for the purpose of developmental disability programs and services.
So moved.
Second. Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Christine Hodge, Superintendent of the Delaware County Board of Developmental Disabilities. This is the second part of our process with the Commissioners with regard to placing the 1.8 mil additional levy on the ballot in November. Our current levy expires collections at the end of '26. I think we've gone before on the financials and the reason why we need this levy, and I appreciate your support.
Okay. I know you've spent a lot of time, the board has, your services are vital. So it's an important process, and this is the last step, like you said, so it'll be on the ballot presumably in November 3rd, I believe.
Correct.
Okay.
And I'd like to add, developmental disability plays a very important role in this county, and we can't take a position up here on this particular issue from this perspective, but I just want to say the job that you do, your board does, I think it's an exceptional board, and I think they all work very, very hard to take care of a group in this county that needs help. And we thank you. I thank you for all that you do and they do, and everybody, all the staff. So thank you very much, and hopefully good things will happen.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay. Jennifer?
Vote on motion 26-507. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Resolution number 26-508, in the matter of approving the owner's agreements for Whisper Trace Section 2 roadway improvements at Eagle Creek and Highland and 7 Hills of Berlin Section 1.
So moved.
Second. Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Lee Bodnar with the Engineers Office. This resolution is for standard owner's agreements for the installation of roadways and drainage improvements at Whisper Chase, Section 2, which is 4 lots located north off of Merchant Road and west of US 745 in Concord Township. Eagle Creek Highlands is located between Sherman Road and Cheshire Road on 3Bs, South 3Bs and K in Berkshire Township. 7 Hills of Berlin, Section 1 is 42 lots located west off of Pyatt Road and south of Cheshire Road in Berlin Township. And we would recommend your approval to move forward.
Okay. Questions or comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 26-508. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-509, in the matter of approving the drainage maintenance petition and ditch maintenance assessment for 7 Hills of Berlin, Section 1.
So moved.
Second. Discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, for your consideration, this drainage maintenance petition was submitted by 100% of the property owners in relation to the 7 Hills of Berlin, Section 1, which is 31.366 acres located west off of Pyatt Road and south of Cheshire Road in Berlin Township, and we recommend your approval.
Okay. Any questions or comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 26-509. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-510, in the matter of approving project grant agreement with the Ohio Public Works Commission for the Sunbury Road and Big Walnut Road Improvements Project.
So moved.
Second. Discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, for your consideration, this project is for a single-lane roundabout at the intersection of Sunbury Road and Big Walnut Road in Genoa Township. It'll be constructed in 2027. We recommend your approval, of course, but the OPWC grant was submitted last year, was approved, and will come to fruition this year for execution.
Okay. Yeah, I know we've been working on this roundabout for quite some time. It's good to see it's coming to fruition, so.
Absolutely, next year.
Yep. Questions or comments? Jennifer?
Vote on motion 26-510. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-511, in the matter of approving a professional services agreement with GFT Infrastructure Incorporated for the project known as Dell CR 124-1.45 Home Road and State Route 745 intersection improvements.
So moved.
Second. Discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, again, for your consideration, this resolution is for the final construction plans
of a single lane roundabout at the intersection of Home Road and State Route 745 in Concord Township. It's to be constructed in 2028, and we would recommend your approval to move forward.
Okay. Yeah, and another important intersection to be addressed. There's a lot, I go through there a lot, and there's a lot of backups in every direction. So it's good to see we're finally, I know it's been a slow project, but we're finally addressing that. Questions or comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 26-511. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-512, in the matter of approving right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Commissioners, this is for 38 standard utility right-of-way permits.
I was wondering how many, that's one of the longest ones we've had. A lot of work, a lot of, again, fiber, a lot of it's fiber related, which is good to see.
Yeah, they came through our neighborhood about 2 weeks ago, so.
Yeah. Jennifer, vote?
Vote on motion 26-512. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-513, in the matter of approving roadway use and maintenance agreement with Harvey Solar One LLC.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, this resolution is to grant a roadway use and maintenance agreement to Harvey Solar One to assure that we are covered for any road-related damages while they move their equipment on our roadways. They're going to be coming through Delaware County on their way to a substation in Licking County. And we inspect those roadways prior to their transport and then afterwards, just to assure that there's no damage as a result of the equipment. That is heavy equipment that they'll be moving.
Is the damage always visible, or is it hard to detect?
Usually it's visible when it comes to heavy equipment over roadways. It will crush it, or it will leave divots or something like that. You will see it.
Yeah, this is an unusual one. I don't think we've had one of these in a long time.
No, the
Never
last
requested
one we
this.
had, I think, was last year when there was some substation work, and they used South Old State and Orange Road to take some equipment. AEP did a upgrade of equipment.
Right. And just to clarify, this solar project is not in Delaware County.
Correct.
This is just protecting Delaware County roads from the equipment, the heavy equipment that we're using them.
But as they transport through Delaware County into Lincoln County.
And if there are issues, they have responsibility to fix them?
Yes, sir.
And there's an understanding of that?
Yes, sir. That's, the agreement covers those issues and protects us so that any issues they will be responsible for or liable for.
Okay. Very good. Any other questions or comments? Vote please, Jennifer.
Vote on motion 26-513. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-514, in the matter of approving speed limit reductions on Berlin Station Road, County Road number 91.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, this resolution is to submit the request to the Ohio Department of Transportation for their review for a speed limit change from 55 miles an hour to 45 miles an hour on Berlin Station between Curve Road and Brown Miller Road in Delaware Township. They have to approve it, or at least review it for possible approval, and then we can execute a reduction in speed limit.
Yeah, I know I use that road. I imagine you use that road as well quite a bit.
That's where you're gonna put the roundabout in, isn't it?
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think my neighbor had an incident there. She was hit about a year ago. So, which I think may have led, or at least played a role in getting those signal lights up, the stop sign with the lights on them,
Yes.
which helped immeasurably. So that's been a great improvement. And I think we're all looking forward to the roundabout.
That's good to hear. We certainly want safe roadways in Delaware County.
Again, I think this is the logical thing. I mean, going from 55 to 45 and that stretch of road makes sense to me. I use it as well. Could you, just because this is something we occasionally get comments about, could you explain the process, to have a speed reduction actually take place?
Certainly. It comes to the forefront either by a resident or by our traffic engineer, by our inside staff. They notice things, they share things. We do our own study to see if there is the possibility of a reduction or an increase in speed limit. And as a result of that, if our findings are leaning toward, yes, there should be a change, we submit it to ODOT for their review. We don't have the authority to actually change it without their review.
Even on county roads?
even on county roads.
Okay. Same process for townships?
Same
I assume?
process.
Okay. That helps. Thank you, Lee.
Certainly.
Vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 26-514. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-515, in the matter of approving the plats of subdivision for Bluffs at Alum Creek and Seven Hills of Berlin, Section 1.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Yes, Commissioners, for your consideration, the Bluffs at Allen Creek is 37.6 acres west off of 3Bs and K Road and north of 3637 in Berlin Township. And Seven Hills of Berlin, Section 1, is 42 lots located west off of Wyatt Road and south of Cheshire Road in Berlin Township. Both of these plats have been reviewed and inspected by all the required agencies, and we recommend your approval to move forward.
Okay. Questions or comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 26-515. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Okay, thanks, Lee. A lot on the agenda this morning.
That
As
brings us
often.
to administrator reports.
Nothing today, thank you.
Derek?
Nothing, thank you.
Okay. Commissioner Merrill?
Three things. I attended the annual Delco annual meeting Thursday evening. I well attended despite the heat.
Yeah.
They,
Was it outside?
I think it's where they do their maintenance on the vehicles. They clear that out and they
So
do
open
it.
area.
So it's undercover, but
But-
it's no less hot. And the parking lot was full. They limited to 1,000. Now, they don't check you as you come in, so if someone failed to register, they would still get in. But, and then the annual meeting follows the evening dinner, and they have a number of exhibits set up that people can spend some time at. And I also attended the annual meeting and went, they did an excellent job of explaining the direction they're heading and the things that are going on, and the election of new board members. The 3 incumbents, there were 5 candidates. 3 incumbents were all reelected, and with that, a good evening, and Delco does a great job. Humane Society Fur Ball event I attended Saturday evening and with my wife, and another sellout crowd, well attended in Powell and at Bridgewater. I always forget the name. Bridgewater, I believe, is correct. And the passion and the dedication of people involved in the animals in our county is unbelievable. And that was represented that evening at that event. Wednesday, I have Regional Planning Executive. I also have OCCO meeting downtown, which I can't attend both, so I'll be attending the Regional Planning over the OCCO meeting. And that's all I have.
Okay, just a couple other things. We had, Thursday is the Ohio State University's outpatient facility in Powell that is doing a ribbon cutting. This has been a long time in the making, and it'll be a very welcome, pretty advanced healthcare facility for really that whole area. So very glad to see that open. I know we've played a part in the roads and the sewer systems getting that facility open. So congratulations to OSU for the success of that. Got a SEPCO board meeting on Friday, and then we did receive word on last Friday that we got 2 more demolition grant awards from the Ohio Department of Development. The 2 are the service station. Now it's closed. It's our old service station on 23 North, and the other one is the Bennett Sheep Farm in Powell, which is being turned into their park right near downtown. So glad to be able to have a role in getting those projects done. The 3rd project was approved already in January, and that's a demolition of a house that we owned up on 23 North as well. So again, thanks to the state really for providing the funding and the land bank for making sure that those grants get used and in a positive way. That's all I have, but we do need to do executive session, Jennifer.
We do. Resolution number 26-517, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of compensation of a public employee or public official.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 26-516. Mrs. Lewis is absent, sorry. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye. All right, we're now in private